Target Center on Friday at 7:30 in the evening. Section 2 softball action began today after the severe storms pushed all games back to this afternoon. We start with Double-A up in Belle Plaine, where the Tigers hosted the Waseca Blue Jays. Waseca threatens in the top of the third. It comes to an end. Sienna Bemmels handles the chopper over to first. 2 left on for the Jays. Home half of the third, Rachel Johnson lays down the perfect bunt attempt. Speedy Jr. safe at first on the infield single. They say speed kills. Indeed it does. Johnson takes second. Ball gets to the outfield. She winds up on third with nobody out. Same batter in the inning, Brooke Bergmeister with a hard ground ball to short. Johnson will take off and score to make it 2-0 in the third. Belle Plaine will tack on 5 more to win this one 7-0 and advance to the next round, where they will host Maple River tomorrow evening at 5. Next game up, Marshall Tigers, the 4 seed against the 7 seed Worthington Trojans at Caswell Park for the opening round of Section 2 3A. Bottom of 1, Brielle Rice shoots one to the right center gap. She turns and burns for 2. She slides in safely. A leadoff extra base hit for the Tigers. After a sac bunt moves Reese over to third, pitcher Harley Beek draws the full count walk. Marshall will take the free second base. Worthington not willing to risk the throw at 2. They would get an infield pop-up for the second out of the inning. Jada Clutch Bednarik comes through with the big 2-run single. Senior gives her team the lead. Worthington would tie the game at 2, but in the end, Marshall doubles up their score to win this one 4-2 and advance all the way to the play-in game in the next one, and one of the next teams in our next one. Our final game of the evening, Marshall Tigers and St. Peter Saints to advance to take on the Marshall Tigers in the semifinal round of Section 2 3A. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Freshman Devin Welp with a hard ground ball through the left side of the infield. That will load the bases down by 2. Saints look to tie. Taylor Johnson gets the roller to third. Kira Erickson steps on the bag. Tigers escape the jam. Bottom of the third now, Maggie Olson snags the line drive to keep the Saints on first and second again. Tigers still clinging to a 2-run lead. Saints knocking on the door. Johnson with the big strikeout to strand the runners once again. Albert Lee wins game 1 by a final of 7-1. The rematch to make it back to the play-in game takes place between these 2 teams tomorrow at 5. That's it for sports. Here's a look at the rest.